Hello everyone, welcome to this ADRE 2.0 skill test series. Zonto series or আমি mocks discuss kori asu. And through mocks we will try to revise all the Excel formulas, Word or PowerPoint thing that we have discussed till now or are important for your exam point of view. So first thing, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe, or if you are enjoying, do comment. That will really motivate me to keep making videos. And apart from that, if you haven't gone through the Excel or Word or PowerPoint videos yet, আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰে আমাৰ লাইভ সেকশনত এইবোৰ ভিডিঅ'ছ আছে আৰু এইটো যদি আপোনাৰ ফাৰ্ষ্ট ভিডিঅ' হয় প্লিজ আই উইল সাজেষ্ট গো ফৰ দ্য মক টেষ্ট set 1 first, complete that, practice the test mocks that I have given, and then come to this video. And again, as you know, so at the end I will share two similar mocks that you can practice. One will be of HS level, another will be of degree level, but again I will highly recommend go for the degree one. I mean complete both, but still mostly focus on degree one, whether you are from HS or degree level. Now let's start. First thing, instruction to the candidates. Candidate কিছুমান instructions দিয়া থাকিব যোনটো আমি already discuss কৰিছোঁ in details, like আমাৰ তিনিটা section থাকিব. One is from Excel, another is from word processing, then followed by PowerPoint. Then we have to do everything correctly that is mentioned in the question, so আপোনালোকে এইটো go through কৰিব পাৰে. Everything we have discussed properly in our mock set 1. Again I will suggest you, if you haven't gone through mock set 1 yet, please do watch that video first and then come to this video. কারণ আমি তাত যিমানবোৰ বস্তু ডিসকাস কৰিছোঁ, I will not go in detail into this video. So now let's start with our first section, that is of section A, is of Excel. কি দিয়া আছে চাও এবাৰ. You are given a skill development survey data for 20 districts in Assam. Complete the table and format the worksheet as instructed. So first thing, you have to note down this table in your Excel. যেনেকৈ table আছে as it is you have to. So for time constraint মই এইটো বনাই থৈ দিছোঁ. Already I have noted everything over here. Now let's see what they have given, the questions they have given. Calculate the number of participants who didn't complete the course for each district. Okay, we have to calculate those participants who didn't complete the course for this district. So now if you will see, or if you compare mock 1 with mock 2, you will see some difference in the question formation. আগৰটোত ডাইৰেক্টলি মেনশ্যন আছিলে লাইক কোনটো ফৰ্মুলা ইউজ কৰিব লাগিব, কেনেকৈ আপুনি সলভ কৰিব পাৰে, বাট দিছ টাইম আই হেভ চেঞ্জড ইট. মোষ্টলি আই হেভ কেপ্ট এভৰিথিং ইন লাইক ডেছক্ৰিপটিভ ৱে, যাতে আপোনালোকে কুৱেশ্যনটো পঢ়ি কেনে আপোনালোকে এনালাইজ কৰিব লাগিব যে ফৰ দিছ পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ থিং হোৱাট ফৰ্মুলে দেট আই নিড টু ইউজ. Okay, so let's start with this one. Calculate the number of participants who didn't complete the course for each district. So kune complete korana is district show karne. So it should be not completed. I'm just copying it, pasting it, not completed. Now not completed will be total minus completed. Pretty simple. So total is 400 minus the completed. That will give me the not completed one. Eta mok gote boro karne fill koribo lagile. I will double tap and it will autofill all those values. Again, autofill we have discussed in detail in our Excel video. So if you haven't, or আপোনালোকে যদি difficulty পাই আছে autofill to কেনেকৈ কাম কৰে, কেনেকৈ আমি ইউজ কৰিব পাৰি autofill, flash fill, everything we have discussed. So please go through the Excel video first, then come to the mock. Next thing, calculate the success percentage of each district and display with 1 decimal point. So we need to display success percentage. So success percentage আমি কেনেকৈ ডিসপ্লে কৰিব পাৰি, আমি অলৰেডি ডিসকাস কৰিছিলোঁ এইটো, if you have remembered. So I'm just keeping it as bold. Now formatting, format, autofit row height, autofit column width, and we are done. Now success percentage আমি কেনেকৈ ফিল কৰিব পাৰি, percentage calculate কৰিব লাগে. লাষ্ট ভিডিঅ'টো মই আপোনাক কৈছিলোঁ. So for that, success percentage completed divided by total, it will give me the success. So now all the success I have got. Now we need to convert it into percentage. For that, general load going meli eta option ta thakibo percentage. So just choose that percentage. But question ot ki message ase apnaloke je question to sai, question ot mention ase that display with 1 decimal point. How can we do so? So for that again percentage আছে, I will click on the drop down, I will go to the more number formatting and percentage ইয়াত আপোনালোকে option পাব decimal places. As of now it's 2, I will make it as 1 and I will hit okay. So আপোনালোকে চাব 1 decimal place. Now again I will autofill and it's done. Success percentage is done. Now moving to the next one is the category. So category কি দিছে, let's see. Let's try to do or solve this one, category one. So category কানে কি দিছে, so based on the performance categorize each district as excellent, good or need improvement in the category column. So category column কি হবে লিখো excellent, good or need improvement. So when if the success percentage is more than or equal to 80 then excellent, if it is more than 70 or more than or equal to 70 then it's good and else it's need improvement. So again last video কোনোবাই কমেন্ট কৰিছিল if আৰু ifs ৰ মাজত ডিফাৰেন্সটো কি. So for this one, so I will show you the both, like how we can solve it using if followed by how we can solve the same question using ifs. Same question using ifs. So comparatively ifs is easy as compared to if. So কেনেকৈ আমি চাব পাৰি, আমাক কি দিছে, if the success percentage is more than or equals to, this time it's equals to 80. So directly 80 লিখিলে নহ'ব, if you have remembered we need to use percentage. তেতিয়া আমাক কি দিব লাগিব, if you see it's excellent. যদি এইটো নহয় else again we need to use nested if. যদি নহয় তেতিয়া কি কৰিব লাগিব, again we have to check if it is more than or equals to 70%, তেতিয়া আমাক কি দিব লাগিব, if you see then it's good. আৰু নহ'লে আমাক কি দিব লাগিব, need improvement. So this is your nested if. So this is your nested if to solve this particular question. Now if I hit enter, so আপোনালোকে চাব 80%, that's why it's excellent. So if I fill it, so যোনবোৰ 80 above আছে সেইবোৰৰ কাৰণে excellent আহি আছে, যোনবোৰ 70 above আছে সেইবোৰৰ কাৰণে good আহি আছে. Same thing this one we have done with the help of if. Again same thing we can do with the help of ifs on how we can do it. So this greater than equals to 80%, then it should be good. যদি এটো condition satisfy নহয় then what, then again when you will check if this is greater than equals to 70%, okay, it should be excellent, else it is good. নহ'লে কি হ'ব, এইটো কেতিয়া হ'ব, এইটো যদি এইটো আপোনাৰ less than 70% হয়, less than 70%, তেতিয়া আমি কি দিম, need improvement. So this is the syntax of ifs. So ifs আমরা চাব পারে মাল্টিপল কন্ডিশন দিব পারি, আর তো কেনেদৰে কাম কৰে, ফার্স্ট এটো চেক কৰিব যে whether it is greater than 80 or not. যদি এটো greater than 80 নহয় then it will go for the next condition. It will check whether it is greater than 70 or not. যদি নহয় then it will go to the next condition. Then it will check whether it is less than 70 or not. এটো হৈ গল, তেতিয়া এটো কি প্রিন্ট কৰিব, the one that is matching. So if I fill it, same thing if I fill, so আপনারা চাব পারে, so as it is we are getting excellent, good. But the difference is first one we have used only if condition and the second one I have used ifs condition. That's the basic difference. In exam you can go ahead with any of this, যোনটো তোমালোকে comfortable হয় তোমালোকে হেইটো ইউজ কৰিব পাৰা. Next, apply a 3 symbol set icon set to the success percentage column for visual representation. Okay, so এটা আমাক কি আছে, 3 symbol icon set আমাক এটা apply কৰিব লাগে for success column for visual comparison. So আমি এটা কেনেকৈ ইউজ কৰোঁ, সেইটো আমি ইউজ কৰোঁ using conditional formatting. For that what we need to do, we need to select the range. I will select the range, I will go to conditional formatting. Now questionet কি দিয়া আছে, আপনারা যে question চাই, question দিয়া আছে 3 symbol icon set we have to use. So conditional formatting, icon set. Now any of the 3 symbol you can choose. So this is the 3 symbol, this is the 3 symbol, this is 3 symbol, same these three symbol, any of them you can choose. So I am choosing this one. So it automatically koribo based on the formula or based on the data, you can say it will do. Now next, on a new sheet create a summary table showing the count of district in each performance category. Right, আমাকে একটা নতুন summary table বানাবো লাগে. So how we can do so? If you have remembered in the last video itself we have discussed the best way of doing it is using pivot table. For pivot table again I'm saying the data should be continuous. The data is continuous. So আপনারা কোনো একটা cell click করিব পারে, insert pivot table. Now the next important thing is question কি mention করা আছে on a new sheet. So what we need to do, we need to enable this one, new worksheet, and we need to hit OK. So as you can see it has been created on a new sheet. Now আমাক new sheet কি লাগে, কি দিয়া আছে summary table showing the count of district in each performance category লাগিব আমাক আৰু তাত count of district. Again same thing that we had discussed in our previous mock. So I want count of district, so it should be in the value followed by category, so either of them. So I'm just choosing this one. So count of district in the following category. So good or karne keta ase 10 ta aru excellent or karne keta ase 10 ta. Now if I change it, category and count of district. So now next thing, so we're done with that. Next one is restrict the enrolled column to accept value between 1 to 100. So 1 to 100 er majot amak just value to accept koribo lagibo. Restrict the enrolled column. How we can restrict it? If we have remembered, we can restrict it using data validation. That is also been discussed in detail in our Excel video. Again, if you don't know what data validation is, please go through that video, and it is important with respect to your exam point of view. So আমাক কি কৰিব দিছে, enroll column to accept কৰিব দিছে values only between 1 to 1000. Enroll column, this value should be like user should be allowed to enter values from 1 to 1000. Like এতিয়া যেনেকৈ ইয়াতে 470 আছে, if I change it to 1470, so I can do so. It is allowing me to do so, but এটো allow কৰিব নালাগে, এটো restrict কৰিব লাগে. So let's see how we can do that. So we need to select the range যত আমাক data validation লগাব লাগে. Going for data, আপোনালোকে ইয়াতে গুচি যাব data, and then you have an option called as data validation. So this is the option that we have, data validation. So I will choose this one. Now here it is allowed as any value. So any value জায়গাত আপোনালোকে কি কৰিব লাগিব, to let's say I'm giving whole number. Now it's between, minimum range is 1 and the maximum is 1000. So you have to give it. So minimum is 1 and the maximum is 1000. So this is data validation. Aru egalman dhoroner ase data validation, whole number is there, then less, then decimal, everything is there. So based on question demand, so it is whole number between 1 to 1000. Now if I will hit OK, so now that the data validation has been added. Can I get data validation added? So let's see. So earlier we were able to make it 1470. Now if we try it, if I give 1 and hit enter, so আপনাকে সব পরে একটা error দিয়েছে, this value doesn't match the data validation restrictions defined in the cell. Okay, so this is how you can restrict data in a particular let's say field or in a particular range. Now moving into the next question that we have is format the column header with bold text and light blue background. So column header যোনটো আছে আমাৰ এইটো header যোনটো আছে এইটো আমাক bold কৰিব লাগে. Same bold কাৰণে আমাক কি control V or this one bold, and the background should be light blue. If I click, so the background is light blue. Now what we need to do, we need to freeze the top row. See here, next this one is done. Now the question is freeze the top row of the sheet. So how we can freeze it? So let's see what freezing actually means and how we can freeze it. Okay, For that, what we need to do, we need to go to the view tab. Okay, so in view tab you will see an option called as freeze panel. So here আপনাকে click করব freeze panel, and here you can see three options are there. First one is freeze panel, then freeze top row, and then freeze first column. So we want to freeze the top row, so I will click over here. It will freeze the top row. Now what does this means? You can see if I drag it towards the bottom, still যোনটো আমাৰ top row to আছে to freeze হৈ আছে, topত stick কৰি থাকিব. So let's say if I give here, so as you can see the top row is freezed. So আপোনালোকে top row to topত চাই আছে. Next question is save the file as assamskillsurvey.xls. So এইটো নামত আপোনালোকে ফাইলটো সেভ কৰিব লাগিব. So just copy it and then I will save it. So file, save as, browse, desktop. So I will choose the folder where I need to save it, but in your question they will give you the text in which you need to, or like the name that you need to give to the file, and the location where you need to save it. So accordingly you need to save it. So here I am saving it and I will click save, and it's done. So we are done with all the questions from Excel. So now moving into our next section, that is section B of Word containing 10 marks. So Kiryasa, you are drafting a formal circular regarding upcoming skill development workshop in Assam. So a circular diya ase, let me copy it as it is, but make sure apnake to type koribo lagibo apnar exam or you have to type it. So parallelly jibor mock hoy hibor kane apni etu type kori sabo apnar file pora, because typing is also included in your mock. So apnar typing speed to that lagibo, like how good you are at typing. Now opening up the Word, I'm just normally pasting it. I pasted it. Now let's see ki question diya ase. First question, format the document in modified block style. Or modified block style ki hoy, sender address at the right aligned and rest should be left aligned. So into amar sender address hoy, sender address mane kona pathai ase, this is our sender address, this should be right aligned. Eto right aligned hobo, ar baki jiman bor bostu ase hei bor left aligned. So everything is already left aligned. Okay, now next thing, change the font to Georgia, size 11, and line spacing exactly 15 point. So what I will do, I will change it to, okay, let me select it, change it to Georgia, font already 11 ot ase, it's 11, it's a line spacing okane paragraph spacing ot click kori dim, then it is by default 8 point, I will make it as 15 point after spacing, that means spacing after every paragraph. So it's done. Apnalke sabo pare it's done. Let's see if everything is properly aligned or not. Okay, so this is done. Now moving into the next question, that is add a page border with double line in blue. So এটা আমি কি করি, পেজ বর্ডার এটা অ্যাড কৰিব লাগে ইয়াতে ডাবল লাইনত, আৰু এটো কালাৰটো কি হ'ব লাগিব, আপোনাৰ ব্লু কালাৰ হ'ব লাগিব যেটা আমি পেজ বৰ্ডাৰ এড কৰিম. So let's see how we can add it. So for adding page border you have to go to design, on the right hand side আপোনালোকে page border চাব পাৰে, page border ক্লিক কৰিব, then ইয়াতে আপোনাৰ ষ্টাইলটো চুজ কৰিব লাগিব. কোৱেশ্যনত মেনশ্যন আছে ডাবল লাইন, so I will choose double line. Then the color by default is automatic, that means black, you have to change it to blue, and okay, so now the border has been added with blue double line. Now moving to the next question, insert a diagonal watermark with the word confidential. আমাকে একটা diagonal watermark লাগে, diagonally means এনেকে diagonal, so diagonal watermark এটা লাগে. so এটো কত আছে, same design watermark sectionত আছে, আৰু কি হ'ব লাগিব, এটা confidential. Okay, so diagonally confidential I have added. Now next thing, add a header with the text skill Assam 2025 and the line below আমাকে একটু header add করিব লাগিব plus একটা line তার তলত so let's see how we can do it so now for adding headers as we know we have to go to insert headers so normal headers মই add কৰি আছো then the text that is skill Assam 2025 আৰু ইয়াৰ তলত আমাক এটা line add কৰিব লাগিব how we can add a line go to insert shapes ইয়াৰ পৰা আপোনালোকে line choose কৰি ল'ব and then simply add it make sure the line is straight যেটা আপোনালোকে add কৰি আছে যেনেকৈ কেতিয়াবা দিয়ে so it's done now একো color mention কৰা নাই so I will keep it as black and close it so the line has been added next thing let's see what they have given insert a footer with the page number aligned right and the file name aligned left page number to right out থাকিব লাগিব আৰু file name to left out থাকিব লাগিব file name is this one so I will copy it go here again footer add কৰিবলৈ insert footer so this looks good এগালমান footer আছে আপোনালোকে choose কৰি ল'ব পাৰে আপোনাৰ question needs or ওপৰত right so I will go ahead with this one okay let me clear it and insert a simple one footer let's say this one first I will type the document name and then page number at the right zone 2d ase now I will close it so as you can see we have added it properly now moving to the next question header is done footer is done convert the last paragraph into numbered list with 3 key point okay so last 3 paragraph we will convert it into number list simply so last 3 let's say this 3 first second third I will convert it into a number list so I have converted it into a number list next then insert the document author using insert quick parts feature so আমাক author add কৰিব লাগিব so generally author to add কৰিব পাৰি so মই ইয়াতে add কৰি দিছো best fit so how we can add it insert ত গৈ ফাৰ্স্টত যাব লাগিব then there is a option called as quick parts ইয়াতে click কৰি কেনে then document properties I will add author to it so as you can see the author has been added now run a spelling and grammar check and listen to the document using read aloud so আমি জানো কেনেকৈ আমি গ্ৰামাৰ আৰু আপোনাৰ এইবোৰ চেক কৰিব পাৰি লাষ্ট যোনটো আমাৰ মক আছিলে সেইটোত আমি চেম কৰিছিলোঁ ৰিভিউ স্পেলিং এণ্ড গ্ৰামাৰ চেক চ' চেণ্টাৰটো দিয়া আছে বাট তাতে একো মেনশ্যন নাই যে আমি এইটোক চেঞ্জ কৰিব লাগিব নে কি কৰিব লাগিব চ' এজ অফ নাও আই এম নট চেঞ্জিং ইট দ্য নেক্সট থিং ইজ ৰিড এলাউড চ' আপুনি এইটো ক্লিক কৰিলে এইটো ৰিড এলাউড হৈ যাব so like that এনেকুৱা হ'ব পাৰে যে কৈ দিয়ে যে যোনটো এক্সামিনাৰ আছে তেখেতক আপুনি শুনাব লাগিব so for that what you need to do initially just আপোনাৰ যোনটো কাৰ্চৰটো থাকিব এটা starting of the documentত আপুনি প্লেচ কৰি দিব and then hit read aloud so আপোনালোকে শুনিব পাৰি আছে কেনেদৰে হৈ আছে as of now I'm not going ahead with it so next thing is save the document as skill notice assam.docs so I will save it so আমি জানো কেনেকৈ সেভ কৰিব পাৰি ফাইল save as then I will choose a folder where I need to save it let's say in mock 2 I will save it I will give the name as it is make sure that আপুনি save কৰিব আপুনি নামটো accurate দিব যোনটো proper questionত mentioned আছে now save and it's done so আমি save কৰি দিলোঁ and we are good with this word question now moving into the next question or the next section that is our section C PowerPoint containing 5 marks let's see what they have given and what we need to do PowerPoint is pretty easy mark to comma hai but still it's important with respect to your exam point of view so here amak ki dise prepare a presentation highlighting key features of Assam skill development program okay and then where we need to create 3 slides slide 1 slide 2 and slide 3 slide 1 should contain title slide followed by comparison slide and the last one is chart slide okay so I will bring up PowerPoint over here so PowerPoint to my lower here so then I will open up a blank presentation then let's see Okay, first thing is the title, that is a skill Assam, building workforce of tomorrow. So I will copy it, I will paste it. So it will go title. Then what we need to add, we need to add presented by followed by the name of the presenter. So for the time being, presented by, I will add up my name over here, and the first slide is done. Okay, now insert a relevant background. I will add up a background over here. So how we can add it? So you can either you can right click, go to format background, and then you can add a background, or you have another option is from design format background. Same thing, same option, right? Either of them you can choose. Now background is so I will go with picture or texture. So by default this is coming, so I will use it. But যদি আপনার question or DDA বা একটা provide করে দিয়া picture or something, so you can insert it from here. As of now I'm applying it to all. So this is our title page. It's done. Next, as you know, 3 page we need to create. So by default I'm creating 3. Let's see. Next is comparison slide. Use a table. So comparison. So I am adding this as a title. The title is comparison, making it bold. Now what we need to do, we need to add what they've given, use a table to compare 2 training programs based on duration. Okay, we need to create a table and we need to compare 2 training programs. So let's say I will insert a table, 3 columns and 3 rows, and we are done. Now based on what, based on duration, mode and cost, we need to compare. So I'm going to copy kori asu. Let's say I'm copying it. So first thing is duration, followed by mode, online or offline, and then the last thing will be the cost. Last thing is the cost. So I will add it up here. So my table to bana lisu, header to add code isu based on the need, that is the duration, followed by mode, and the last one is cost. So let's say first one is our Excel, or let's say I'm keeping it as program 1, and then we have something called as program 2. Now the mode one is, first one is of online, and the next one is of offline. Let's say first one is free, and the next one cost around 500. So we have added it, the table. Now it's done. Next thing what they have mentioned is apply a clean table design with banded row. So table design at apply koribo lagibo apnak with banded row. So how we can do it? Sorry, so the table design is done, so we have to add banded rows. So I'm choosing the table. If you go to design, so ইয়াতে আপনাদের একটা অপশন পাবো banded rows. যদি আমি আটরাই দিও আপনাদেরকে চাব পারে যে রোবর গটিবর সেম কালার হয়ে আছে, বাট banded rows কি হবো, one row will be slightly different color followed by another. Again যদি মই এটা row insert কৰো, then আপোনালোকে চাব যে first row color to যোনটো হয় হেতু আহি যাব ইয়াতে. Let me show it to you just for the time being. So from here I can insert. Let's say I will add here, I will click it, insert a row below. So as you can see, black color right here. Again I will delete it as of now, delete the row. Okay, we are keeping it as it is, like the question demand. Next, let's see what is there. So it's done. Next thing is chart slide. Create a bar chart showing the elements across 4 skill areas. So plumbing, electrical, beautician, and digital marketing. Then include access labels, chart titles, legend, animate chart elements with entry effect, and apply wipe transition to all the elements. Okay, so আমাকে একটা chart বানাবো লাগে জোনকেটার with respect to these values. So I will go here, then let's see if they have chart slide, so I will add the title as charts, making it bold, adding a chart. But chart to kid chart is mentioned as, you see, bar chart. So in the last video or the last mock we have applied column chart, but this time it's bar chart. So option upor apnalage barot gusi jabo, then choose it and hit OK. As soon as you hit OK, charts to appear hoy jabo along with the data in Excel format. Now we need to format the data in Excel. So let's say whatever I have copied, I'm pasting it over here. So electrician followed by, sorry, plumber followed by electrician, like that. Moi just format kori asu gotibo bostu. Okay, so let's say according, so as of now I will give male students followed by female student, and I will delete it. So let's say male student is 0 0 100. Let's say beautician male is less, let's say 400, and then I will make it as 1000. Digital marketing, let's say 600 males, then female, let's say 70. Electrician is let's say 100, followed by beautician, let's say it's 1500, and the digital marketing, let's say 700. So we have done with this one. Okay, so as you can see the charts are appearing, but amaki dise at a proper label set koribo dise. First thing is axis, primary axis, followed by vertical axis. Then we need to add legend to moi generally right side prefer karo, so I'm adding it at the right. So here ki hobo apnar, let's say programs, then yate diye somoy students, program versus students, and we are done with the charts as well. Now next thing, so one more thing you have noticed, like so our background hoy, background or logot iman bhalke jona hai. So what I will suggest, kindly choose a background that is appropriate version to apnar slide to bhalke eto kori ase, beautify kori ase, like that background you have to choose. So as of now I am going ahead with this one. Next thing, animate the chart elements with entry effect and apply wipe transition to all the slides. As we know, আমাক animate koribo lagibo, first of chart to animate koribo lagibo. So for that we need to add animations. So let's say I will use fly in. Okay, looks good. Effect apnalage choose koribo pare, korpora ahibo lage, left, right, like that you can choose. So it's done. And apart from that amak ki dise gotibo slider karone amak eta transition effect add koribo dise, that is wipe. So I will use wipe, again I will use wipe, and again I will use wipe. Now you can visualize it, slideshow or F5, first slide followed by second slide followed by third slide, and there is an entry effect for our charts. And the last thing that they have mentioned is to save the presentation as this. So I will save it. I'm just copying it, file, export, so save. So I'm saving it over here. So it's mock 2. So I'll go to mock 2 and I will save it with the name they have given, and I will hit save. Now it's saved, and we're done with all the 3 questions. So that's all for mock 2. If you have enjoyed, please do comment or like the video, as well as share it with your friends. those are preparing for Excel exam or skill test exam. And apart from that, as I have said, I will share 2 mocks in the group that is relatable to this video or the content that we have discussed till now, that you can practice from your end. And make sure while practicing you prefer one stopwatch or any alarm, so that within the time bound that they have given you can solve it. Like let's say for 30 minutes you can add a stopwatch and try to solve the mock questions that I will provide, and see within that time bound you are able to do it or not. Or in case if you are not able to solve any section, or if you think that you are missing out something, or like if you have made any mistakes or not sure whether your solution is correct or not, you can share it with me. I will definitely review it and I will share you my feedback. So thank you.